Alright, I feel like I've wasted enough time. I feel like I've delayed this for long enough. this for long enough. Okay, so I'll unmute the game too. Like I said, Saturday variety streams. So we're gonna be playing a different game today. Another one. Maybe you know what this game is. I've never played this game. Well, I played the tutorial to try and get a handle on how things work, and where to put stuff in the overlay. Some of the more perceptive among you might also have noticed that the overlay looks a little different. Yes. And indeed it does. I figured this kind of went a little better, and it also, switching things up, I think the colors matched more. I like it. It caused me a lot of pain trying to get everything situated in the right spot. There was a lot of source cropping, there was a lot of moving stuff around, and that's partially why the stream is delayed. And then, in addition to that, starting late, there is an appointment that I have to go to, so today's stream will be a bit shorter than normal. Probably only 45-50 minutes. Normally we do 2 hours, but a little bit shorter today. But with that being said, let's get right on into the game. So far, and from very little I saw of this game, it kind of reminds me of Implosion Never Lose Hope. Ah! That's not good. With the cessation of the 170th corrupted activity signal, silence returns and takes over the noise. The wounded Lucia lies disheveled over heaps of broken, corrupted parts, her chest heaving irregularly in an attempt to calm her own breathing. Okay. Haven't heard a voice. I don't know if I'll do voices. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of characters. Commandant. What's the situation? I mean, I'll put a little bit in, but the corrupted are still gathering this way. Is that so? Lucia emptily stares at the dancing embers before her. Can't tell if maybe the game's quiet? Commandant. The anti-punishing serum for this mission. How many do you have left? There's like barely any game audio. In truth, the one just now was the last. So, lie, tell Lucia the truth. Well, there's no point in lying to her, is there? That's the last one. Just as I thought. If we run out of serum, Commandant, your human body will not be able to survive here. The other members of Grey Raven have yet to arrive. I'm the only one who can buy time for you to retreat. but the pain reception is affecting my performance, Commandant. Please authorize the temporary disabling of my pain reception and allow me to continue fighting. The game sounds super quiet. I don't know what else I can do. I can crank up the volume. But I've already maxed out the sound. Maybe there's a setting. What's the matter? Are you worried that if I continue like this, my mind will permanently deviate from the human consciousness model? You're always the one to care about these. Excuse me. It's fine, Commandant. I believe in you. As long as we keep our consciousness linked, your mind beacon will allow me to stay human. As for this rash decision, I'll report back to you for disciplinary actions when you return to HQ. Allow Lucia to turn off pain receptors. Authorized. Recalibrating neural link parameters. Mind deviation coefficient increased by 0.021. Wait, Commandant! The enemies! I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I could just say AUG. Initializing Sensorium. Construct Lucia offline. Deconstruct. Rebuild. Until Lucia's consciousness comes back online, she will have to be protected. There's only one thing left to do. Load bullets. Exterminate humans. Fire. The corrupted frames are riddled with bullets all over, yet they show no signs of slowing down. In the next instant, the scintillating blade of the corrupted is already raised high. Dodge. An attack slides past. Before the corrupted can stabilize itself from its misleap, its head is detached by a roundhouse kick. The body then quickly collapses. Oops. Again. Where was that? Even so, the remaining corrupted continue to converge. Erg. The corrupted shamble rushing forward. Rushing toward. Stay away from my Commandant. Erg. Erg. They really love that, don't they? Initialization complete. Consciousness Lucia online. Report. Construct Lucia is now ready for battle. Commandant, thank you. I'll handle this from now on. No longer fettered by pain, Lucia spins through the battlefield, destroying corrupted with an almost terrifying alacrity? I guess. Yet their numbers show no signs of decrease. And connecting. Commandant, Lucia. We're ready. Please find cover quickly. Warning. High-density energy source detected. Commandant, down, now. Hopefully the game doesn't lag. Such power. The passage is now open, Commandant. Let us move forward, Commandant. Hit the enemy repeatedly with basic attacks to receive a signal orb. Tap to ping us with a signal orb. Tap to ping us with a signal orb to use a construct-specific skill. Gross. Lag. Tap 3 adjacent orbs the same color to 3 ping for a powerful blow. I guess the music is just really quiet. It's better now. Ah, there's back to normal. That's the kind of volume I'm used to. In Matrix State, a single orb has the same effect as 3 ping. I feel like I didn't get Matrix State, but okay. Well, it looks like the game is running pretty well, aside from those. There are some hiccups, but like here. And the game seems to be, well, actually, the game seems a bit loud. The music is kinda quiet, but the game seems pretty loud. So, I guess we'll lower the volume down. Let's find the others. They should be where that blast came from. We can proceed to the next phase of the operation after that. And Commandant, thank you. Erg. Are those really worth reading out? I don't know if they are. Commandant, this way! Lucia steadily paves the path, coldly surveying for ambushes and cutting apart any approaching corrupted. Commandant, please follow tight. Lucia, there are no more corrupted around. Sorry, Commandant. I must look uncanny right now. The symptoms of mind deviation are showing. Don't worry, I'll be here to keep you stable. Commandant? Thank you. I've heard that maintaining close contact with your Commandant can help stabilize mind integrity. But, with my condition now... Don't strain yourself, leave the navigation to me. Then, I'll just follow you like this, Commandant. Is it alright? I guess so. After a short rest, you and Lucio reach your destination, a small area hidden by the ruins. Beneath the shadows stand a discontented-looking teenager and a somewhat reluctant and petite girl. Lucia, you're so badly... Oh, you're hurt so badly. Commandant, you as well. I'm not an issue. I've disconnected my pain receptors, so executing the mission will not be a problem. You've gone so far, too. Reckless beyond belief. At least we succeeded. Yes, you did. But for this, you've been heavily wounded. Our most important Commandant nearly died, and not only so, even Liv's lost her combat capabilities. Liv? I'm sorry, I overloaded my levy guns for the blast just now, and its core melted. But I can still provide computing power and data support. Lee, your hand? Hand? Just scorched from connecting the levy gun to the city's power grid. Nothing serious. Doesn't affect its functions. Lee? Right, Commandant. You'd likely require these, so I scavenged a few serums for you. Don't ask where I got them. You can probably guess. At least we've escaped from the corrupted ambush now. Let's continue with the plan, Lucia. Yes, I'll reiterate first. Our mission is to recover City 015. When we're done exterminating the corrupted from the designated areas, the engineering horse will arrive and rebuild the city into a frontier for humanity on Earth. But our conditions are dire. We must first regroup with other supply squads to resupply. And after a map update, I found that the church nearby has a shortcut to the nearest meeting point. Let's head over there. Ah. Church. Is something the matter with this church? Nothing, just struck by a sense of deja vu. Occasionally happens. Not an unusual occurrence. The mind system is a complete simulation of the human consciousness model, after all. Might be a remnant from one of the places you've been. You do have a vast amount of combat experience, after all. Everyone has so much battle experience. Commandant, you seem to have left yourself out. Even though it's true that your resume doesn't stand out, but... Ellipses. Never mind. We all have skeletons in the closet. Lee. I'm fine now. Let's continue. Quiet yet. Some corrupted are lurking around the corners. No matter. Prepare to break through and avoid getting separated. Let us move forward, Commandant. Corrupted on the move. Liv, stay behind this time. Okay. Pinging a red orb after any 3 ping will trigger Lotus Dual Blade. Okay. Pinging a red orb after any 3 ping, yep. Let's see. There's got to be something I can do. There's got to be something. Ah. Well, I guess this is what we'll be doing for now. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad on the stream. Hit enemies to generate energy, use energy for signature moves. Yeah, I feel like it's kinda taken away when there's lag. Let's see, maybe there's some things I can try. Let's see. Come on. Interesting. I was gonna say that doesn't bode well. Okay, here we go. There, and this might also be a problem. Let's see, this might be causing some problems. Okay. Let's get going. Going well so far. The rendezvous point is past this doorway. Wait, I hear footsteps. Unknown construct. C1. C1? CI? Is that? Lucia. Under the blinding sunlight from the church entrance, a mysterious female figure with an ashen head of hair steps forth. Kasane? When did you get here? It's a construct. Oh, and this is Liv. It's a construct? An ally? In an instant, electricity of a ghostly red arced around her. The red strings? No. This is high-density punishing virus reactions. She's a corrupted. Alpha. Commandant, I feel strange. What's wrong? I can't discern her appearance. There are errors in my visual signals and my thoughts are muddled. But I can see her normally. Seems like it's only Lucia. Wait, Lucia's mind stability is dropping, and it's not due to the punishing virus. What's happening? Lucia. I don't know what voice I'm gonna give this person. This is why I didn't want to do voices. Too many characters. The error, the fault, must end here. She unhurriedly edges towards Lucia, all the while unsheathing a crimson blade from her waist. Damn it. But yeah, I might use this layout before. I did try to try and keep everything pretty much the same. She's completely ignoring my attacks. She seems to be drawn to Lucia, but Lucia, you... I'm fine. Keep Commandant safe. Ellipses. I am not ready for this. She's doing the anime sword thing. Is that all you have, Lucia? Yes, I would say it is. Rip. I'm sure, actually, I don't know. Is it possible to beat it, or is it gonna, like, in Sekiro, or what? Sparks fly as the two blades clash. Or is it a program loss? I mean, obviously you lose, because it's the plot, but I wonder if you can actually, like, defeat her. Because I know in Ghost of Tsushima, I don't think you can, defeat Koten Khan in the first map. The game, because there are, like, so many triggers in the cutscenes, the game stops you. And in Sekiro, it doesn't matter if you defeat them or not. But this time, Lucia's blade becomes redirected and whirls into the air. Lucia! I think I'm gonna say Lucia instead of Lucia, because I don't know. I think it'll sound a little bit better. The enemy easily catches Lucia's blade in the air, then nails Lucia onto the wall, restraining her movements. Lucia tries to break free, but the more she struggles, the more construct vital fluids seep out from her pinned arm. Your pain receptors are cut off. How pitiable. But your sorrow will end here, Lucia. She slowly lifts her blade. Fire. She casually parries the bullet and deflects it deep into the ruins. It stirs up a cloud of dust. How anime of her. Ellipses. Humans. Always like this. Up until now, she only had eyes for Lucia, but now her gaze slowly travels towards you. Please no. Commandant, be careful. Commandant, you're still a part of this farce. Then, Commandant, are you prepared to die for her? Take out combat knife. Okay, not sure what I'm gonna do, but 1v1 me, bro. Commandant, what are you? Lee's suppressive fire does nothing to slow the enemy. In just a flash, she is already standing right before your eyes. Attack. But the enemy's blade easily pierces through your arm, in the same position as Lucia's wound. So, Commandant, do you really think you can stand in her shoes and understand her? Of course. Because our minds are linked. The enemy steps back. I see. I don't know what sort of answer you're looking for, but I'll always entrust Commandant with my life. Is that so? I see. That only means the tragedy will go on. I look forward to your choice after learning about the truth. The truth? Well then, open your eyes and see the humans for who they really are through your precious Commandant. Having said that, the mysterious enemy sheaths her weapon as if losing all interest, then turns and walks back into the blinding sunlight. She gazes at you meaningfully before completely vanishing into the light. Celica, Lucy is waiting for your connection. Return to the battlefield. And while we do that, I'm going to change something real quick. And here it is. I forgot to change this. That alert's been firing off. That follow alert has been going off, like, constantly. You're not even letting me add other— oh. I don't even get to use Liv or anybody? Lucia! Liv? I'm fine. That Liv line was really bad. You are not! You're hurt all over, Lucia. You just can't feel it because your sensory systems are disabled. Stay put. I'll try to temporarily reinforce your damaged parts. Ellipses. I'm sorry, Lucia. I wasn't much help that last fight. They're all named with an L. Lucia, Lee, Liv. Her speed, her precision. It's a miracle I survived that long. It was pure guesswork that I managed to deflect those few blows. I see. From what I can surmise from that battle, her blade strategy set shares great similarity to yours. Similar? Beating at my own game then. Only my visual signals weren't. I don't understand. Why was I the only one affected? Is it dumb to think that it's just like another version of Lucia? Because of the silhouettes and what they look like and the blade strategy set and everything like that? Something like that has never happened before. The memory inductive neural depository, or mind system, of us constructs function in a vastly different way than the logic circuits of mechs and androids. Which means it's extremely difficult to disrupt a single target, or a specific target. So unless they have a far more superior grasp of mind tech than the scientists back at Babylonia, it's impossible to specifically target someone. At least the battle data was recorded. Now we only have to wait for the analytics from HQ. Let's hurry to the nearest meeting point. Wait! 30 seconds, Miss Wounded Lucia. There's still 30 seconds before your nano-reinforcement glue stabilizes. Wait. Alright. Ellipses. This is the designated meeting point. There's a large amount of construct remains, and wandering corrupted? We're too late. The battle here is already over. Look at the signal emitter over there. A tattered and broken corrupted is sprawling over the emitter. Though it has long lost its power source, it still manages to thrust its arm into the signal emitter, corrupting it completely. The constructs here lost hold. When the traces of battle here, they must have already given it their best. Lucia steps forward and ends the corrupted's life with one swift cut. She then destroys the corrupted emitter in several slashes. So these signals are all just bait from the corrupted. Seems so. A most primitive trap, but effective for squads in need of supplies, like us. Should we move immediately, Commandant? Well, I know what I would choose. And I think we're gonna go with this one. Personally, not what I would have chosen, but the longer we dawdle in this trap, the greater the danger we face, but I'll still support your decision. Liv, you have better searching capabilities, so we'll leave that to you. Alright. Wait, several distress signals are blinking weakly nearby. They must have been hiding before and now are trying to ask for our help. But the battle ended a while ago. Have they not recalled their consciousnesses yet? Recall? They must have something important to convey. This is the, hey, do you want plot exposition? This is the, hey, you're a character who knows things. Quite possibly, especially since that enemy is capable of destroying their entire construct squad. So I'm assuming right now it's something like near Automata? Where what's his face? Oh, what's his name? 9A or whatever his name is. Not 9A. Is it 9A? I don't think it is. 9A is the boss lady, right? Is it? Maybe it is 9A. No, 9S. 9S? I guess so. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. I imagine it's something like that. But if they recall, then they wouldn't be able to have the information. Ah, their signal's been detected by the corrupted. A massive group is headed towards them. Commandant, your orders. Grey Raven, prepare for battle. Roger. Grey Raven, elite task force, led by Lucia. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the three of them are Grey Raven. Interesting. Let's go with config 1. Those corrupted are scavenging parts from constructs to augment their own bodies. The more primitive the corrupted, the more they desire power. Seeing them use our comrades' bodies like that, we've got to stop them. Pinging a red orb after any 3 ping will trigger... Nope, we know that. Alright. Lotus Dual Blade. Regrettably, he has just lost consciousness. There are survivors up ahead. What's this one do? I guess I'll never know. That's the last two. Erg. Ah, what? What's the situation, Lucia? My arm. It's not responding. Erg. Move. Erg. Let me take a look. Looks like it's completely broken. I only did some temporary repairs earlier, so of course, it's going to break if you use it like that. Though, I'm the one to talk. Looks at his gun smoking barrel. Commandant, survivor found! You finally came. You've already been corrupted by the punishing virus, but fortunately, it still hasn't exceeded the tolerance limit of your Inver device. Please allow me to access your mind. I can help lessen your burden for fighting the virus. Thank you. I never thought I'd live to see such an advanced support type construct. If only they were able to hold out a bit longer. Ask about the attack. Did you see a white-haired construct? Let's ask about the attack. We're a supply team that got forced to retreat onto this bridge by the corrupted and made this temporary communication station as a last resort. The amount of corrupted and threat levels here exceeded our calculations. They broke through our guard rather quickly. We've never seen anything like that before. I can say for sure that the corrupted have formed an organization. The corrupted should only be able to follow the kill order of the punishing virus. Please elaborate on what you mean by having formed an organization. Did you notice those graffiti nearby? We found that these graffiti will draw in the mechanoid corrupted, and only they can understand its true meaning. We tried to decipher the messages, but mechanoids with human consciousness like us can't understand it at all. Be careful of those graffiti. They're gathering the corrupted. Is this a new behavior of the corrupted, due to the control of the punishing virus? I'm afraid not. The corrupted's only goal is to destroy humans and everything that has human consciousness. But they don't need to communicate with each other. Or maybe this is a result of something else other than the punishing virus. Thank you for your information and contribution. Please recall your consciousness. We'll let the purifying force know how to retrieve your frames here. Oh, one more thing. Yay! Commandant level up. Also known as the part in the game where, let's go back. The part in the game where you end up with tons of stamina and you far outpace how much you need, and then eventually you run out because you catch up to the experience gain. Pre-registration rewards and all this stuff. I saw this when I was doing the tutorial beforehand. I have no idea what this is. Some person, Andiria, when attacking, has a 20% chance to call in an artillery strike, each shell dealing 40% physical damage to the target, 15-second cooldown. For some reason, this reminds me of Azure Lane. Memory Enhancer, HP and crit, no set. Item detail, black card. Special card in exchange for various materials. Can be exchanged for resources in Humanity Cross territory, issued to squads as funding and managed by the Commandant. So currency, major overclock alloy, used to exceed equipment. Okay, so this is like limit break. Enhanced material. Level up material. And then I guess just like generic level up stuff. But also we got all this stuff as well. A floating Kororo. Beauty, comfort, utility. So I guess this is maybe a home base thing? That's what I assume these are. These are like home base things. What's this? Is this the plushie? Daybreak. Oh, I guess it's a costume. Arrival supplies. I assume this is like draw tickets. And I assume this is a pick ticket. We'll just claim all. I got 2 Andirias, I guess. Not sure if that's good or bad. I have to assume it's not that good because it's free stuff. There's no way they'd give out free stuff like that. Ah, currency and currency. Cool. Now we got a gacha game, right? How do we gacha? First purchase for rain walking coding weapon, Kuji no Sada. So this is top up. Cool. That's not what I wanted. Event. Oh, I guess this is the event. Shop? Oh, I can't do the shop yet? Come on, game. Oh, so that's what she sounds like. Nothing like what I thought she would sound like. Did we get a new... This is the thing that we got, right? Daybreak? Although, I like this one better. This one looks kinda weird. I don't know, it's very shiny. Not a big fan. Muse. News info. Frozen darkness. Clear frozen darkness once. Ah, so like missions. Cool. All this stuff that I probably won't be able to do because it just started the game. Top up. Members. Construct. Maybe... Obtain. Interesting. How do we get more of these? Oh. Locked. Cool. So I guess... Does that mean that... Does that mean that you can grind for characters? That's pretty interesting. Wow, spoilered. Lucia Crimson Abyss. I can't believe it. You know, I'm actually surprised they would... It must mean that's not that important if they spoiled it that quickly. But where... Settings. Graphics. I like how this is set on like ultra, 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 ultra. We don't need that. We're a solid middle of the road gamer here. I think the buttons are control. Wait, what? Button controller buttons? You can use a controller? That's kind of wild. We're not gonna do that. How do I plug it? That's kind of crazy. Oh, all this stuff. 112. I can't even gacha yet. It wouldn't even let me gacha. What a shame. Well, I did say that it was going to be a pretty short stream today. And it is. In fact, some might say we cleared the tutorial, and that's it. And we've done nothing more. But, that is where we're gonna end today's stream, purely because between a short delay and some pre-arrangements, some things that came up, not being able to stream. Maybe I'll stream later tonight, but I think maybe I might play this for a bit. This might go into the normal rotation of games with like Genshin and Minecraft after we beat Scarlet Nexus. Although there are some other games I have, but this might go into just like the general rotation of playing games like that. So, but I definitely do want to play this game again in the future. That'll be the stream. I guess I won't do the outro music. You know, I'm gonna do this a little differently. I know I did intro music. Actually, no, I will do outro music. But it's nice, compared to Scarlet Nexus, I don't have to worry about Lucio randomly starting to talk, interrupting the nice music that's going on, although you probably can't hear it that well. But tomorrow, tomorrow, some important announcements, especially important today. Tomorrow, Sunday, we don't stream. Monday, Labor Day, not gonna stream. Tuesday, normal day, should be able to stream. Normal time, 3:20. Wednesday, also a normal day, should be streaming at 3:20. Thursday, 9/11, will not be streaming. I probably won't be streaming. Friday, also not going to be streaming. Nor will I be streaming Saturday, because there's a big festival going on next weekend where I live. So, with a combination of various things that happen to line up with the calendar, I will only be streaming Tuesday and Wednesday next week. If anything changes, of course, I'll let you know on Twitter, so be sure to follow, just in case, or just check in. And with all that being said, I'm gonna mute and pull up the outro music. So let's get it. Oh, probably good idea to mute the game too. Boy oh boy, I'm ready. I am ready to get claimed.